Hey, Leo, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your March 2024 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Leo, welcome. Now we're going to dive into health, wealth, and abundance. So please see the disclaimer in the description box below. Now let's dive right into health. You have here boundaries. So some of you, when it comes to health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, you have been working on maintaining healthy boundaries, right? They may need to be strengthened, right? This can also be about you leaving behind situations that are unhealthy or are toxic, because I see the 8 of Cups here in your energy as well. And it says to create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings, and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. So are some of you struggling with maybe even codependent dynamics, whether it's on your end or their end? They may be expecting too much from you. Maybe you're expecting too much from others. When we separate our energy from others, we can then gain the clarity that we need. And I feel like because you have the King of Pentacles here, I feel like you can do a great job of maybe detaching. But when your heart gets involved, you tend to, I mean, this is most cases, right? But when your heart gets involved, you tend to have a really hard time with your stability. What is best for you, right? And you may even at times put your own needs, your own desires on the back burner to make sure someone else is happy here, Leo. When this shows up, I'm also getting here that you are an empath, right? You can still be compassionate towards others without taking on their stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on here. A lot of you are empathic. You're not here to fix anyone. And that's important to trust. One of my favorite sayings is you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And because you're a healer of some sort, you tend to intermingle with the energies of others, and that can be a detriment to your health. So today's mantra: I have everything I need within me now, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what is best for me. Yeah, because some of you stopped doing things that maybe no longer aligned with your goals, your desires. And that's what you're changing here when it comes to health. So for example, let's say you're in a relationship and your partner is not the healthiest eater, right? Maybe they eat processed foods or junk foods. You tend to fall into that energy, even though you really want to stay healthy. You want to eat healthy foods, but it's hard when they're kind of affecting you with their energy. Of course, we have free will, but I feel like you're trying to make a difference, right? You're trying to make a difference in your health. And it may even be keeping you up at night. This could affect your sleep. This could affect your digestion. This could even be alcohol as well. I'm just getting here that there's some sort of boundary, and that was just an example of the food, but it can be anything here for you. You're wanting to make a difference, and something is keeping you awake at night. It could be anxiety. It could be over stressing or over worrying here, Leo. And some of you are saying, no more. I'm done. I'm done with the processed foods or sugars. I'm done with letting people walk all over me. I'm done getting taken advantage of. When it comes to health, I feel like you are getting back on track here, okay? You may be starting a new exercise regime, or I feel for a lot of you, there's some sort of fiery element showing up with the Knight of Wands. Like there is this strong pull that says no more. And some of you, you're looking at abandonment or attachment styles. And this is interesting, Leo, because this just came up in Cancer's reading as well. But you do have the 8 of Cups, and this is Pisces energy. And this can indicate even cold feet, right? cold feet, maybe some of you not wanting to jump into a situation, you get cold feet, but it could actually affect your circulation possibly in your feet. This can be rheumatism as well, maybe even bunions. Feet energy is really showing up, and maybe you have some issues with the ankles, with the feet, the toes. Some of you, your toes are significant. They may cross over, or some of you could have no toenail on the pinky or something of that nature. Take a look at that as well. Some of you, this is your knees, your legs, your lower extremities, because this is about walking away from a situation that you've invested your energy or time into, because it's affecting your health in not really a great way. And that's why you're asking, am I on the right path, or do I need to try something new? Because something is not working here, and you're wanting to strengthen boundaries. And look at this 8 of Cups. She has some boundaries there. It's a very thin path, but I feel when it comes to others, you can see the dragonflies, the butterflies. When it comes to others, she is walking a path, and maybe it's a little bit solo here when it comes to health, but I see that there is partnerships, there's collaborations, there's helpful people that she's going to find on the way towards her desires, her dreams, her goals, her, emotional fulfillment. That's the 9 of Cups that she's walking towards. And some of you may be looking into, abandonment and rejection and different attachment styles as well. Letting go, Leo, could be a big part of your theme with the 8 of Cups here as well. This can be prescription drugs for some of you. You may want to look into any prescription drugs that you're taking. How do they make you feel? Are they even making a difference? Of course, don't scream at me in the comments. Talk to your health provider. But I feel like it is important that something is making a difference, because if it's not, I feel like you're choosing a new path. Okay, the people that you surround yourself with, are you feeling like they are, ready to, I don't want to say take a bullet for you, but can you be yourself with the Knight of Wands? Can you feel safe and secure and comfortable? But I'm also getting here, adventure is important. So some of you, I feel like you've been wanting to maybe even go on an adventure. You've been wanting to start something new. Even though the Knight of Wands is action, I feel like you are taking action here towards your health. Fire energy can be sacral chakra as well. So some of you, this does have to do with your intimacy, with your pleasure, with your sexuality, with this Knight of Wands. I feel some of you are healing that an intimate part of yourself, or you may even be learning more about tantric healing or kundalini awakening here with the Knight of Wands. But make sure you're not overdoing it in sugars or alcohols or fatty foods. That could be what you're wanting to cut out, because I just see that anything that you've overindulged in, you're looking at now and saying, I need to get healthier. I need to set a boundary here. I'm either drinking too much, or I'm taking too many prescriptive pills, or prescription pills. You may even be surrounding yourself with people who just are a little toxic at times, or very in and out, inconsistent. And I feel like it's affecting your health because you're not sure if you can rely on them. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things that matter to you at this time, Leo, is reliability. Yeah, with this King of Pentacles. This could also be finances. So some of you could have issues with the lower back, possibly sciatica. Okay, this is working on your money, working on your home life. Okay, some of you have struggled when it comes to home life. You've struggled when it comes to maybe relationships with money. I keep getting money here is affecting your health or your well-being. But the good news is with this King of Pentacles, I feel like you're taking a higher approach. I mean, look at him. He is standing on top of the antlers there. Now, do pay attention to your skeletal system as well with this King of Pentacles. I'm also getting like teeth. This could be stomach. Yeah, there could be even a situation that you couldn't stomach any longer, and that's why you're walking away from. Could be digestion for some of you, solar plexus. I mean, this is your power, your self-worth, net worth. There's a really great book I always recommend, Nancy Levin, Self-Worth Equals Net Worth. And so you may be looking into how you can feel more stable, feel more empowered with this King of Pentacles, okay? Some of you may have had some deep surgery, maybe a tooth extract, or you've had an issue with maybe a wisdom tooth. I see something here with the teeth in the month of March. Maybe you're just going in for a teeth cleaning or some sort of dental exam. Maybe some of you have false teeth. I mean, just take a look at that. If you have something bothering you in the mouth, get it checked out. Okay. If you have some digestive issues, I feel it may be because of foods. It may be because of maybe gluten or just overabundance here of non-healthy things, whether it is alcohol or sugars or overly processed, or it could also be you may be eating something you think is healthy, but it's not healthy for you. Maybe it's healthy for someone else, but I don't necessarily see it being healthy for you, Leo. Okay, just keep that in mind. Of course, trust your own intuition and your own body first and foremost. That is the most important thing. Trust your own body. All right, let's take a look at wealth. What's going on in the wealth sector for Leo? Now, because you have the King of Pentacles showing up, some of you are feeling in better health because you are shifting your financial sector, or there's money coming in here. And even though that comes from within, of course, we need money to survive. We need money to have the sense of stability here on earth. And when we don't have it, it can bring a lot of stress. It can bring a lot of anxiety. It can bring a lot of fears. It can bring a detriment to our well-being, to our health. So I feel here that there is some sort of extra money coming in for you in the month of March. Some of you, you are feeling like your income is steady, or you feel like you have accomplished a lot in wealth. And I feel like you're ready to increase. So some of you, maybe there's a new job offer coming in. Yeah, look at that. New job offer, celebration. Some of you are investing in developments that are going to pay off more so down the road. Okay, or maybe you're cashing something in. I'm getting like cashing something in. So for example, like a rebate check, right? Cashing it in, or you are selling land or selling property, or you could have a check literally that you're cashing in. Now the ornament says this could have been around Sagittarian season, or it could be by the next holiday, the next birthday. Some of you are thinking about retirement. Maybe that's what you're cashing in, right? You want to settle into retirement. For others of you, Leos, maybe you work in beauty, you could work in carpentry or finish work. This is retail as well as mature investments. And I feel because you are financially savvy, Leo, with that King of Pentacles, you're making some smart money moves. I absolutely feel that you're going to get a return on your investment, and you may see the extra money coming in here in the month of March. Possibly even some sort of back pay or legal court issued money, or maybe even child support or alimony, something of that nature, because we do have here the Justice. Now this coins is about money coming in, right? Wealth. You have another energy of good investments, mature investments, things coming to fruition, things growing. So 401ks, or investing in maybe property or real estate, land, something that's going to multiply or pay off here. Some of you are in sales and finances, or you could be talking to a financial advisor or a professional, and look at that. You actually have getting a raise. So it's confirming twice here with what I was getting intuitively. And some of you may feel like this is luck, but I feel like you've worked for it. You've earned it here. Okay, we create our own luck. And it's also something that your soul kind of knew. I feel like you knew, but because of fears and because of boundaries, it's like you weren't able to quite see beyond the forest, right? You weren't able to see the sun, because I think there's a saying, right? Be able to see the sun beyond the forest. Steady income. organization, getting organized, getting accomplished, getting recognized and noticed. This is about maybe home. Some of you work from home. I also see maybe some of you selling a home, or maybe even doing some do-it-yourself projects around the home. Maybe you're getting ready to sell, right? You could be self-employed. Maybe you're changing your office environment, or you're changing the way that you are looking into your stability. Maybe going back to school and getting a degree or getting a certification here. Some of you are leaving the corporate world, maybe going off and doing something on your own, building something independently, because you also have the Hermit. So this could be doing a lot of that soul searching. And some of you, maybe you were in a team environment and you're going off on your own, or vice versa. But I also see that there's helpful people, there's resources. Others are going to celebrate you. Again, retirement possibly. There is a win coming in here with the Justice. So when it comes to your wealth, if there was any sort of unethical or immoral or a legal situation or compensation, okay, wow. I see here that you've been fighting this case, or you've been fighting something in the legal system, or fighting for money is what I see here. And it's been maybe a long drawn out process. Some of you, it's an insurance claim I'm getting here, some sort of maybe insurance claim or a claim, and that could be the payout. That could be the money coming in. But I also see here, if it doesn't have to be a legal situation. I mean, Justice is the card of balance. It's the card of karma as well. So if you've been putting out, good stuff, if you've been focusing on growth and you've been, having an equal energy exchange, I feel like you're going to see good things happening in your outer world, because it's within, right? When we do the inner work, when we change our energy internally, that's when we start to see things shift externally, Leo, not the other way around. And I feel like you know this, but some of you had to go through a situation where boundaries were tested. They're giving me like boundary waters as well. Some of you maybe you're visiting the boundary waters. Maybe you are setting some boundaries with family. Maybe you're going on a trip. I also see here with wealth, when it comes to coworkers or employees, if someone is feeling left out, okay, if someone was maybe doing the brunt end of the work, or maybe you felt ostracized, or you felt cast aside here, you felt a little bit lonely, rejected, isolated, there's something coming into balance. I also get HR. Okay, you may have went to HR for a situation here as well. Something's going to get balanced out. And I feel like you're going to get money out of this, or there's going to be some sort of win or abundance or compensation or a new offer, new job offer given here to you. So this is better than you think. But even though I feel like you've had to put some work into it, you've had to ask yourself, is this making a difference? Can I make a difference? And the answer is yes, regardless of how small it is, right? What was keeping you up at night? What was causing you some anxiety, some stress? That's what you're wanting to release. And I see that there is going to be a celebratory win here for you. All right. Let's take a look at abundance. What do we have for abundance for Leo, please? Now, abundance can be anything from a plethora of different foods in your refrigerator, gas in your tank, right? It can be family time. It could be in any area of your life. Travel. Looks like travel for some of you Leos out there. It could be a move. It could be relocating, starting over, finances, which we have showing up. So I definitely see that there's going to be some abundant news or abundance when it comes to finances for you. Some of you are recovering from maybe a financial loss. Some of you, this is health. So we're kind of blending everything, because health, wealth, and abundance, they spider web into each other, right? It's almost like you can't quite have one without the other. Isn't that a song? Maybe it's love and marriage, right? I think not the Brady Bunch. The Bundy family. So this is not Ted Bundy, right? There's a show. This is healing. This is recovery. You're going to feel more abundant in the month of March because this is health. And I feel like your health is getting back on track. Maybe once this astrological new year shifts in here and spring equinox takes place in the northern hemisphere, it's like you're getting closure on a situation that may have been difficult, whether it was love, whether it was finances, whatever it may be for you, but you are getting closure. And I see that here, especially when it comes to finances or money. Some of you may have been struggling. I also get struggling with maybe a travel or a visa or a passport or documentation of some sort. I'm getting here citizenship. But there is going to be recovery. Beautiful, because this is abundant energy coming in. And what's abundant is healing and being able to move forward. It's love after loss. It's turning that pain into gain. So you've gone through some situations where there's been struggle, but I also see for those of you healers out there, this could be a really abundant month for you as well, especially if you are maybe into Reiki or a tarot reader or singing bowls, crystals, if you're a light worker of any kind, or if you do spiritual or healing work of any kind, I feel like there could be a big increase for you. Or if you are seeking out a therapist, a mentor, a coach, a healer, you could feel abundant working with this person as well. They could really help you work on boundaries. They could help you get back on track or get back on the right path. Not that you were on the wrong path, Leo. Let's make that clear. You weren't on the wrong path, but when we go through challenges, we often question intuition, right? We question, I didn't listen to my intuition. Things didn't happen the way that I wanted to or wanted them to. Therefore, I'm on the wrong path. That's not the case. We come here on earth to learn, right? We have many soul lessons. And just because certain things didn't turn out the way that we had hoped or expected does not mean that you're not on the right path. It just means maybe that was a lesson or a divine detour that your soul needed to take to accomplish something that your soul had agreed or contracted to learn, even if it was difficult. Now, you have the word abundance itself showing up on the finance card. This is savings, assets. It's all about banks, payouts. Wow, look at that, payouts. Fortune. Train horn or a car horn? Wow, okay. It's almost like the judgment energy. You hear that horn. I've never heard that before. That is, that's big. That's significant. It's almost as if something's coming in and it's going to be loud and clear and in your face, abundantly, right? Finances, money tree. There could be a quick travel or a vacation here for you. I do see here a payout. This is like tooting the horn. Beep, beep, right? Finally, after maybe some struggle here, there's a new income source coming in here for you, Leo. Investments. So we're getting a lot of that repetitive energy coming in here. Now, you have wanderlust. This is gypsy soul. This is travel, expedition, new lands, tourism, backpacking. And for some of you, you will feel quite abundant within some sort of travel. You're going to feel loved. You're going to enjoy your time, maybe even find some seashells here, take a lot of photographs. This could be an actual move. I'm also getting with the hat, you're protected and you have the watch. So it's like you are in divine timing. You are protected. You can slow things down a little bit. I'm getting simplicity as well. So enjoy your time this month. Enjoy being in the energy of abundance because I certainly see that something beautiful is coming in for you. Now you have the Emperor. Could be a judge. Could be someone of higher authority. It could be a father. It could be related to a boss or, someone here who has the authority to make a call. Okay. And I feel like there's some sort of call that's going to kind of put someone through an energy of being able to kind of jump through a hoop is what I see and allow you to see that moving forward or noticeable growth. It's like the Emperor here. I mean, this could be your energy as well, taking a stand. It could be you bossing up, right? Creating some healthy boundaries for yourself. I feel like you're willing to kind of jump through hoops, or maybe someone's willing to put in a good word, put in a good name, or help you in some way, shape, or form. This is feeling enthusiastic about your ships coming in. Literally here, some of you, there is something about travel or a ship. Three of Wands is another travel card. So is the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you could even be working remotely, working from home, or you're going to travel maybe to work, or some of you may even work in the airline industry or Airbnb, perhaps real estate as well. I mean, the Emperor is definitely giving you the go ahead. This is like the green light. And the Three of Wands is about a return on your investment. And that's what we've been seeing here, is a big return on all of your blood, sweat, and tears, all of your hard work that you've been putting in to kind of climb your way to the top, whatever that may be for you. Maybe it's family, okay? There could have been a struggle maybe with father or with a spouse, significant other, or again, a boss. It doesn't have to be family or love, but I do see here you passionately being able to move forward, because it's almost like you have the green light. You have the go ahead, and that loud honking or horn or train, whatever that was, it wasn't just one, it was many. So it's like you're not going to miss the call. It's right here. And some of you, if you've been worried, like I don't want to miss the call, or I don't want to miss the incoming message, or what if I go on this vacation and they call me in for an interview? I feel like the divine timing is at play here for you. Okay. Some of you may also hear news. Okay, Knight of Wands, even though it's not necessarily the news card, I feel like you may get notified that you have a new responsibility coming in. Okay, this could be a new offer, higher pay as well. Or, you know, the Emperor, he does have a lot of responsibilities. He has an empire to run. So I feel like if this is you, either you're part of the empire, you are the one running the empire, but you may actually have some of your minions, we'll just call them minions, that can help you run things smoothly and effectively, maybe while you're taking vacation. So I love this energy for you, Leo. It looks like things are turning up in a new direction for you. You're on the right path. I feel like you are making a big difference, and not just your life, but the lives of many, okay, with that Emperor status here. Please hit that thumbs up button if it resonates with you. Feel free to share, like, comment, hit that subscribe and notification bell. And thank you so very much, Leo, for tuning in today. Lots of love.